Rethinking singleness includes rejecting the idol of marriage. And it also means making Jesus primary and faithfulness to Jesus primary. You know, when I was single, there were a couple habits that grew in my life and made a huge difference. One of them is intimacy with Jesus. And granted, that's different than having a spouse, but when that's not there, you can overlook to a spouse or a potential spouse to meet some needs that only Jesus can meet. So I was growing in my intimacy with him, and then fellowship, especially other brothers for me, people who are following Jesus and on fire for the Lord. That made a huge difference. And then also serving, using my gifts for Jesus, and then reaching out, helping other people discover and follow Jesus. Those habits right there were really significant. And when my focus was on following Jesus and glorifying him, being faithful to him, that was so much more healthy than my focus on like, all right, who's my wife gonna be? And what are the shifts that you need to make in order to have Jesus be your first love and faithfulness to him be literally like the food every day that you eat, the nourishment that comes? Well, when you think about marriage, it's interesting to look long term, because someone asked Jesus, all right, what about in heaven? What's marriage going to look like? And Jesus made it clear there won't be marriage in heaven. So why idolize it now when we know that it's just a short and temporary thing as well? But there is a marriage that's coming, and ultimately we are the bride of Christ, and that great wedding feast is going to be with Jesus for eternity. And that closeness with the Lord, that intimacy with him, start it now. Let it continue to grow, and then he'll keep marriage in perspective. Singleness is a great season, so much to be thankful for, and yet we rely on the Lord. Ask God for wisdom for who to date and not date, who to marry and not marry. Don't be unequally yoked, but let Jesus be the Lord of your life and be faithful to him. Let him direct your steps.